What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I meant to do this piece a few days ago with regards to Michael Sam coming out of the closet. Obviously, I'm not a football page, so I'm not going to talk about the football side of it. But in terms of, and I've been saying this for years, is the NHL ready for a gay player? Would it? And the answer is unequivocally yes. I think the NHL is the most progressive league in terms of accepting people for who they are, and allowing people to be who they are. And I think having a gay player wouldn't bother your average NHL player at all. And I think Sean Thornton gave an amazing interview. I think two years ago that as a straight guy, I was in tears with just how accepting one of the toughest guys, if not the toughest guy in the NHL is, or said he would be. If you're gay, doesn't matter what gay, straight, whatever. You're on our family. Our team is our family, and we'll accept you and we'll defend you if someone's critical of you being who you are, which is really refreshing reading. Going a step further, I was doing a little, I want to say research on Caitlin Cahow from the U.S. Olympic delegation, former two-time U.S. Olympic, not former, you know what I mean. And I read an interview she did when she came out in this interview in November, and one of the things was in a tweet she fired off yesterday or a couple days ago about a woman hockey player at Smith College is that it's tougher for women to come out in sports because they don't want to reinforce a negative stereotype about the lesbian thing and being butchy and all that, and that's even that's pathetic. And I'm not knocking society is what it is. There's a quote I love, and I think it was by Ray Ferraro on the back of Theo Fleury's book. Theo Fleury's team knew no uniform, and if you ever felt the warm embrace of his way, he wanted you on his team, quote unquote. And that's always been the approach I've tried to take through the power play, and just in life in general, because accepting people for who they are is a big part of living a happy and healthy lifestyle yourself. And I really hope that with the strides we're taking as a hockey community, as a society, what have you, I hope that people are more comfortable coming out of the closet and being who they are and being happy, plain and simple. And if Caitlin Cahow's story encourages girls to, like I said, I still like the phrase coming out. I just think being who you are is a more accurate phrase, and to feel that they're not going to be ostracized for being who they are, then that's a step in the right direction. And it's weird. And this is again a straight male talking, so I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I always figured women locker rooms would be more accepting. I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying there's a guarantee that all male locker room would be equally accepting of a gay player. But I don't know. And I think as a society, again, I'm not saying go out and find gay players to have them play because they're gay. As the you can play motto is, if you can play, you can play. And, your sexual orientation should not get in the way. And to even think that it would get in the way is ludicrous. But hopefully through pioneers like Michael Sam and Caitlin Cahow, and to a certain degree, Jason Collins, the NBA, the sports world is getting there. And I'm happy to see that progress we made, because I grew up. My parents had gay friends who were good athletes in high school. They were closeted at the time, especially in the 70s. Good luck coming out then. But I was brought up in an environment where and it's funny. Not funny, but I ref a lot of hockey with my dad. I don't know if that'd be known here on the show, but there's a gay hockey team in Boston, the Boston Lobsters. They play in our league. They play in further leagues. And I remember once I was 16 when I started reffing adult hockey, and my dad said, "This is a mostly gay team." I was like, well, what? He said, "It's a mostly gay team. I know a few of the players." And he goes, "I don't know anything about the other team. If someone says fag or anything else like that, you toss them, and you toss them without mercy. This is a one-strike policy. I won't tolerate that on my ice." And to see my dad, who manly man, so to speak. I think every kid in America looks up to the father like that, but or every kid worldwide. Have that mentality was, if more people can think like that, the world will be a better place, and hopefully we're getting there. So again, in closing, hopefully the sports world takes note, and we'll see what happens. But that's all this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the possibility of a gay NHL player. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.